Hey, I Teach Your Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about trimming Firefly petunias today. So our Firefly petunias have been growing for several weeks. They've gotten plenty well established, and it's time for us to trim some of them to shape. So this video today on Firefly petunia trimming is brought to you by Light Bio, the maker of the glow-in-the-dark or bioluminescent petunia. That's right, this petunia is one that actually glows in the dark. It's genetically engineered to glow in the dark. Don't believe me? Here's a clip for you to see how it glows. All right, welcome back. So we're going to be trimming our Firefly petunias. So this is one that needs just a little work to remove some of the old blossoms. And I'm going to kind of walk you through removing old blossoms on your Firefly petunias. Okay, so when we're trimming Firefly petunias, there's a couple of things that you're going to need for gear. One is I do recommend wearing gloves, and that's not because there's anything harmful on the petunia. It's that it's going to be a little bit easier for you to do the trimming because your hands are going to get super sticky from all of the resin that the Firefly petunia produces to keep itself safe from certain insects. And once you get a little of that resin on there and you start getting some of the dried flower blossoms, those are going to stick and it's going to be just a mess. So if you have a pair of gloves, it's going to make it much easier to clean up. So with the Firefly petunia, there's a couple of things that we need to understand. And that is the difference between buds and spent blossoms. So buds would be the flowers that are coming up. Spent blossoms are going to be the flowers that have already come up and have passed their prime. You know, they're basically ended. And we need to make sure that we're seeing the difference between those two so we don't accidentally trim off all of our blossoms or those glowing flowers that we're going to soon have. If you have a blossom and you see that old dried portion sticking there, you know that's one that can be just trimmed off and not worried about. But if you have one that still has lime green in the center and it still looks full of moisture, that's one of your brand new buds. We want to make sure that we're not destroying those, that we're only trimming off the old dried ones. Now, you may have them where that old dried blossom is not there, and it's going to look like that. So if it is open, like this one, it can be trimmed off. If it still has something green and fleshy in the center, go ahead and leave that. Now, we do have one other style that can appear, and that is a little seed pod. See if I can find one of those for you. So in my hand, I have a couple of different types of buds that you can go ahead and remove off of your Firefly petunia. So there's spent blossoms, there's spent buds, and you can see kind of a little point down in there, which is going to eventually form maybe into a little acorn looking thing and dry out like that. All four of these types can be removed from your Firefly petunia because the only thing we want to keep are these. These are your new flower buds. So let's make sure we're not going to prune those off. As far as tools today, you can use a pair of scissors, you can use some bonsai snippers, or just some regular hand pruners. I'm going to use my bonsai pruners here, and I'm going to go in and just remove all of the old spent blossoms off of my plant. So anything that fits the criteria I just showed you can be removed off of the plant and discarded. So it's going to take a little bit of practice. So just go ahead and review the video so you can see the different types of buds and know which ones are supposed to stay and which ones are supposed to go. And as time goes on, you'll get better and better at identifying which goes and which stay. And by removing these old spent blossoms and any other seed pods that start to develop, that's going to make sure that your plant continues to grow and continues to glow for you. So when those seed pods begin to form on the plant, if they've been pollinated and they begin to form, they're going to tell you their plant to stop forming buds. It's going to say, hey, we've done our job. You don't need to worry about producing blossoms anymore. You can go ahead and slow down. We're going to have some seeds. So we want to make sure that our plant doesn't get that hormonal signal that it still thinks that it needs to produce more blossoms, to produce more seeds, so that it can keep glowing for you. It's because it's those little blossoms that are the absolute brightest part of the plant. Any of those new buds like this one here, they're going to be your bright glowing pieces. So we want to make sure we have as many of those on our plant as possible. And to do that, we've got to remove the old ones. Now, while you're at it, you are going to notice that there is going to be some dead leaf matter that's going to form in the center of the plant. Anything that gets shaded by newer leaves is going to die. So from time to time, it's always a good thing to go through and trim that off. That will keep any fungus from forming deep in the plant, and it'll help ensure good airflow. And the other thing is, as your plant starts to spread open like this, you can see I've got new flowers that are going to form on these branches down here. These are going to form bigger branches, and they're going to fill this gap in. So it's going to keep my plant looking good. So we're going to come in and we're going to remove all that old dead plant matter. So if you didn't know, I also run a Patreon channel where all the behind the scenes stuff gets placed. So if you want to know more about Firefly petunias or my experiences in nurseryman, you're going to find all of that there. It's also where we're going to do a lot of experimentation. We're going to figure some stuff out, and we're going to have fun with plants, experimenting and growing new things. And you get to hear a lot more of my knowledge, and you get dedicated material that you only get if you're a Patreon member. So that is going to be at www.patreon.com/agteacherthoughts. One thing about the Firefly petunias is they are a very heavy bloomer. As soon as they start blooming, they want to just continue and continue and continue to bloom, which means doing that maintenance on your plant, removing those old dead blossoms, is kind of key to your success. It's going to make sure that we don't have old dead plant material developing in there. We've got better airflow. We don't have anything telling the plant to stop producing flowers. It's just going to keep going. And we want to make sure that that happens. So set yourself a schedule to go in and just trim your plant. Just coming in, I'm finding those 5-petaled spent blossoms and just removing them. Anything that started to wilt, I know is on its way out. So like that one is on its way out. When I flop this forward, I can get in there and I can remove all those old dead leaves that have all been shaded out. Those can go away. That will cut down on botrytis, which is a fungus that feeds on dead plant material. And if you got too high of a humidity, it can be a real problem. I think I just about got all of that wrapped up. So there we go. There is all of the buds that I pruned off of my Firefly petunia. That's everything that was spent on here. And as you can see, our plant looks much, much healthier there. It'll help promote more blossoms. And then us opening that up is going to allow more branches to form on that. So there you go. There is the pruning of a Firefly petunia. It's making sure that we've removed all of those old dead blossoms and opened up that center to get some airflow in there, remove some of that old plant material so that our Firefly petunia can be as happy as it can for us, which is going to ensure that not only is this going to grow for us, but it's definitely going to glow for us. Now, the other thing to know, it's going to need a little bit of time to recover. Just like someone messied up your hair, the Firefly petunias are going to be the same. But in a few days, you're not going to even notice that you did any work there. Everything's going to turn the right direction and look beautiful for you. So as always, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you subscribe to our channel, and I hope you go to light.bio, so www.light.bio, and buy your own Firefly petunia from Light Bio so that you too can enjoy a bioluminescent glowing plant. And as always, I'd like to thank Light Bio for being my channel sponsor. Ag Teacher Thoughts.